Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. So already we completed the differentiation complete exercise. In the today's class, I will start with the miscellaneous examples and they are important for theory as well as CET. So please watch the video till end and practice these sums. Don't watch only this. Just along with me go on writing because these questions are very important for theory as well as CET. See that. Differentiate the following functions with respect to x. Y is equal to square root of 3x plus 2 plus 1 upon root of 2x square plus 4. Here I kept 3x root of 3x plus 2 as it is and the root is present in the denominator, that I wrote as 2x square plus 4. When you take root in the numerator it becomes minus half. Because root x will be written as x raised to half. It is present in the denominator. I wrote that in the numerator. Now differentiate. Differentiating with respect to x. dy upon dx is equal to. What is the differentiation of root? Already you are familiar. 1 upon 2 root 3x plus 2. Into differentiation of 3x plus 2. Here this is in the form of x raised to n. That is n into x raised to n minus 1. This is plus and this is minus. Plus this is minus half 2x square plus 4 raised to minus half minus 1 into differentiation of. I did the differentiation of power then base. 2x square plus 4. This is 1 upon 2 root 3x plus 2. Differentiation of 3x plus 2 is 3 into 1 plus 2 is 0. And here plus into minus is minus 1 by 2. 2x square plus 4. What is minus half minus 1? Minus 3 by 2. And differentiation of 2x square is 4x. 4 is 0. No need to write that. Here 2 1s are 2 2s are. And in the first term there is no cancellation. So after cancelling write down the remaining terms. When you write the remaining terms, this is 3 by 2 root of 3x plus 2 minus 2x divided by, this is a negative, it comes in the denominator, 2x square plus 4 raised to 3 by 2. That negative terms when you write in the denominator it becomes positive. Understood? So moving to the next example, second one. Y is equal to e raised to secant square x plus 3 into cos inverse x. So differentiate this. Already you are familiar with the basic differentiation, that is the chain rule, everything. Differentiating with respect to x. Dy upon dx is equal to, see it is in the form of e raised to x. What is the differentiation of e raised to x? E raised to x only. That is e raised to secant square x into differentiation of secant square x. After that the power. Plus 3 into differentiation of cos inverse is minus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. E raised to secant square x. Differentiation of secant square. First power. 2 into secant x into differentiation of secant x. Here plus into minus is minus 3 upon root of 1 minus x square. 2 into e raised to secant square x. Secant x as it is. Differentiation of secant is secant into tan x minus 3 upon root of 1 minus x square. Simplify. 2 into e raised to secant square x. Secant x into secant x is secant square x into tan x minus 3 upon root of 1 minus x square. See the third one. Y is equal to log x to the base 7. Here we cannot differentiate directly because differentiation formula is like this. Differentiation of log x. If the base is not given, it is understood the base is e. That is 1 by x. Formula is only for log x to the base e. But here the base is 7. We cannot apply this formula. But we have one important formula in log. Log m to the base n is written as log m to the base e upon log n to the base e. This is called change of base theorem. Mark this. This is very important. Now I am applying this property. In place of m we have log x. In place of n we have 7. First apply change of base theorem. It is the log of log x to the base e upon log 7 to the base e. That is y is equal to. And this whole term is written like this. Suppose if it is x by 2, how you write? We will write 1 by 2 into x. And we are treating 1 by 2 as a constant. Like that. 1 by log 7 to the base e constant into differentiation of log x to the base e. Now differentiate. Differentiating with respect to x. dy upon dx is equal to 1 upon log 7 to the base e as this. Differentiation of log x is 1 by log x into differentiation of log x. Chain rule. First outside log, then log x. When you differentiate this, you will get dy upon dx is equal to 1 by log 7 to the base e as it is. 1 upon log x as it is. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Please mark this, student. This is very important sum. Understood how to apply the basic formulas. So moving to the next example. Question number 4. These all examples are very important for theory as well as CT. Question number 4. Y is equal to cos inverse sin x. Here also I am giving you one important hint. You can differentiate directly, or if you are perfect with allied angles, it is written as cos inverse sin x will be written as cos of pi by 2 minus x, because cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. This will be written as cos pi by 2 minus x. Now cos and cos inverse get cancelled. We have a formula. Cos inverse of cos x is equal to x. Apply that formula. This is pi by 2 minus x. So y is equal to. Now differentiate. Differentiating with respect to x. Dy upon dx is equal to pi by 2 constant 0. And differentiation of minus x is minus 1. That means your answer will be minus 1. Fifth question. Y is equal to tan inverse sin x upon 1 plus cos x. If you differentiate it directly, it will be very lengthy. So what you are doing? So that's why we are applying multiples and submultiples from first year trigonometry. Are you familiar with that formulas? Y is equal to tan inverse. What is sin x? Sin x will be 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. 2 get cancels, 1 cos cancel with this. This is the tan inverse of sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2. That is tan inverse of tan x by 2. See, again by basic formula of inverse trigonometry, tan inverse of tan x by 2 will be x by 2. And students, please note down, this is before differentiation. Now differentiating with respect to x, already you are familiar. X by 2 will be written as 1 by 2 into x. So dy upon dx is equal to 1 by 2 constant, differentiation of x is 1. That means your final answer is 1 by 2. See that the sum is interesting and simple or what? Yes. Moving to the next question, that is question number 6. All the sums are very interesting and they are simple also. Question number 6. Y is equal to sin inverse 2 raised to x plus 1 upon 1 plus 4 raised to x. See here again we cannot differentiate directly. Direct differentiation is possible, it becomes confusion. So that's why first sin inverse. This is 2 raised to x into 2. Which formula? A raised to m plus n formula. A raised to m into a raised to n divided by 1 plus 4 raised to x is 2 raised to x whole square. And if you are thorough in the first year trigonometry, write down 2 raised to x as the tan theta. What is theta? Theta will be tan inverse 2 raised to x. So this is sin inverse. This 2 as it is. 2 raised to x is tan theta divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x whole square is tan square theta. And have you remembered the formula? 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is sin 2 theta. So the given problem will be written as sin inverse of sin 2 theta. And sin inverse of sin 2 theta will be 2 theta. This is y. Now don't differentiate this because the given problem is in the form of x. Here we got theta. What is theta? Tan inverse 2 raised to x. Y is equal to 2 into tan inverse 2 raised to x. Now differentiating with respect to x. So dy upon dx is equal to 2 constant as it is. Differentiation of tan inverse is 1 upon 1 plus x square. In place of x we have 2 raised to x into differentiation of 2 raised to x. 2 upon 1 plus 2 raised to x whole square. Refer this. We can write 4 raised to x. Differentiation of 2 raised to x, which formula? It is a raised to x formula. That is a raised to x into log a to the base e. 2 raised to x into log 2 to the base e. That is 2 raised to x, and this power is 1. 2 raised to x plus 1 upon 1 plus 4 raised to x into log 2 to the base e. This is the final answer. Moving to the next question, that is question number 7. Question number 7. Find f dash of x if f of x is equal to sin x raised to sin x for all x is lying between 0 to 5. See, for our convenience, take the term as a y. Let y is equal to sin x raised to sin x. And what you are observing, the base is also variable, power is also variable. So, if base and power are variable, taking log on both the sides. Log y is equal to log sin x raised to sin x. This will be sin x into log of sin x. The properties of log. See the property, log m raised to n is n into log m. Now this is u, this is v. Differentiating with respect to u, with respect to x. Differentiation of log y is 1 by y into dy upon dx. This is u into v. Sin x into differentiation of log of sin x plus log of sin x into differentiation of sin x. So sin x 1 by y into dy upon dx as it is. Difference sin x as it is. Differentiation of log of sin x is 1 by sin x into differentiation of sin x plus log of sin x as it is. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. This sin x and sin x get cancelled. Differentiation of sin x is cos x plus cos x into log of sin x. Dy upon dx is equal to y in the bracket cos x plus cos x into log of sin x. Y value is what? Y is sin x raised to sin x. And in the bracket cos x plus cos x into log of sin x. So like this we are solving. Moving to the next question, that is question number 8. Question number 8. For a positive constant E, find dy upon dx, where y is equal to a raised to t plus 1 by t and x is equal to t plus 1 by t raised to a. See, very simple it is. It is a parametric equations and it is already given. A is a constant. That means we have to differentiate with respect to t. Other than a, t is a common. Dy upon dt is equal to, it is in the form of a raised to x. In one of the previous example, I gave the formula. A raised to t plus 1 by t into log a to the base e into differentiation of t plus 1 by t. A raised to t plus 1 by t log a to the base e in the bracket. Differentiation of t with respect to t is 1. Differentiation of 1 by t square is minus 1 by t square. Next, x is equal to t plus 1 by t raised to a, where a is the constant, it is in the form of x raised to n. Differentiating with respect to t. Dy upon dx, dx upon dt is equal to, it is a t plus 1 by t raised to a minus 1 into differentiation of t plus 1 by t. T is a into t plus 1 by t raised to a minus 1. Differentiation of t with respect to t is 1. Differentiation of 1 by t is minus 1 by t square. Now dy upon dx is equal to dy upon dt dx upon dt. Write down that values. Substitute that dy upon dx, dt and dx upon dt values. Dy upon dt is a raised to t plus 1 by t into log a to the base e in the bracket 1 minus 1 by t square upon dx upon dt is a t plus 1 by t raised to a minus 1 into 1 minus 1 by t square. See, these two brackets get cancelled. What is the remaining? A raised to t plus 1 by t log a to the base e divided by a into t plus 1 by t raised to a minus 1. This is the required answer. Very simple. Moving to the next question, that is question number 9. See, 9 is important question. Differentiate important question, mark this, sin square x with respect to e raised to cos x. That means one term with respect to another term. X is already there in the problem. That's why instead of x and y I am taking u and v. Let u is equal to sin square x and v is equal to e raised to cos x. See, if y is given and you are differentiating with respect to x, means what you are writing? Dy upon dx. Y with respect to x, with respect to, that term comes in the denominator. See, the first term with respect to second, this comes in the denominator. Now differentiate both with respect to x. Du upon dx is equal to, first power, 2 sin x into differentiation of sin x. 2 sin x as it is, differentiation of sin x is cos x. And this also we are differentiating with respect to x. dv upon dx. It is in the form of e raised to x. Differentiation of e raised to x is e raised to x into differentiation of cos x. E raised to cos x, differentiation of cos is minus sin x. See, this with respect to this. Therefore, required is du upon dv. Understood? It is du upon dx, dv upon dx. With respect to that comes in the denominator. It is 2 sin x into cos x divided by minus e raised to cos x into sin x. Sin x and sin x get cancelled. Minus I wrote common. 2 cos x upon e raised to cos x. So only one sum is there in the NCERT. For your practice, I will give one more example of the same category. Tenth one. Differentiate e raised to sin inverse x with respect to root of 1 minus x square. It is also of the same category. Let u is equal to e raised to sin inverse x and v is equal to root of 1 minus x square. Differentiate both with respect to x. du upon dx is e raised to sin inverse x into differentiation of sin inverse x. That is e raised to sin inverse x 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. And this also we are differentiating with respect to x. dv upon dx is first root 1 upon 2 root 1 minus x square into differentiation of 1 minus x square. That is minus 2x. 2 get cancels. Minus x upon root of 1 minus x square. Therefore, du upon dv is equal to du upon dx, dv upon dx. E raised to sin inverse x divided by root of 1 minus x square whole divided by minus x upon root of 1 minus x square. This root get cancels. Minus I wrote common. E raised to sin inverse x divided by x. So like this we have still so many examples in the miscellaneous sums. Please don't miss to watch these videos. Watch it regularly because that miscellaneous sums are very important for your theory as well as CET. In the next video I will explain some more examples of miscellaneous examples.